Hi, everybody. Christopher Benevento here, attorney at law with the Benevento Law Firm in northern New Jersey. Today's topic, we're going to talk about billing, how much attorneys are billing and how they're billing. So essentially, there are three ways of billing. First is contingency basis, second is hourly basis, and the third is a flat fee basis. Now, contingency basis is what we hear about a lot with personal injury cases. That's when the attorney doesn't take a fee unless they recover an award, all right, or a settlement, and then they take their fee based on a percentage of what they've recovered. The second way, an hourly basis, is based on the attorney's hourly rate, and that hourly rate is determined by a few factors. Number one, the experience that an attorney has. Number two, specialized knowledge that they may have. And number three, client service. So I think those are the three main factors really that would determine an attorney's hourly rate. And the third is flat fee. All right, and I do a lot of criminal defense, so flat fee is big. People want to pay one fee, one time, to cover from the inception of the case until trial or resolution of the case. So that flat fee is going to I typically determine a flat fee based on my prior experience with similar types of cases and how many hours I expect to put into that case. So, if I expect to put in 10 hours into that case or 20 hours into that case, I multiply that 20 hours by my billable rate, and we come up with a flat fee. Sometimes it works out well, sometimes it doesn't, but usually we're pretty close. How much is an hourly rate for an attorney? It ranges. It ranges from an attorney that's fresh out of law school that is working at a smaller firm. It's probably going to charge about $150, $200 an hour. An attorney that's been around a long time and works in a big firm in New York and has a very specialized area of knowledge and has a lot of experience, they can get up to $1,500, $2,000 an hour maybe. So, what I think around here, you're probably going to be looking at around between $200 to $600 an hour. We are right in the middle. I bill out at $350 an hour. And we also have support staff, all right? So most lawyers have a paralegal and secretary and maybe subordinate attorneys who are going to have their own hourly rates. Also, I want to point out that, if I'm billing out at $350 an hour, I don't work 5 hours and I bring home $1,700 that day. Unfortunately, it doesn't work like that. I wish it did. We bill out at tenths of an hour. So, a letter might be 0.1 hours, 0.2 hours. Phone calls might be 0.1 hours, 0.2 hours, whatever it is, however long it takes. So, as I said in the last episode, a lot of it's hurry up and wait. So you're making phone calls, writing letters, sending emails, drafting pleadings sometimes, and filing complaints and having them served, and you're waiting a long time. So if you prepay for, let's say, 20 hours of the attorney's time, it's probably going to last a little while. It's going to last more than a week. I try to explain that to clients when we're signing a retainer. So, and you're going to know all this on how your attorney bills at the consultation. So when you have a legal problem and you call up an attorney and you say that you want to talk to him, you're going to come into the office. Some attorneys do free consultations, some don't. And at that consultation, they'll explain how they're going to bill for that case. But it's one of three ways, all right, or a combination of those ways. Sometimes there are cases that I take personally that I bill out hourly on, but I charge an initial flat fee. So, let's say the initial flat fee is $1,500. My $1,500 is earned when I sign the retainer and you hire us. That helps us prepare our budget for taking on that case, because there can be a lot of expenses with taking on a case, including filing fees and if we have to hire an expert or somebody else to look at something, and paying our staff to prepare the file. So those are essentially the three ways. If there's any questions that you guys have or topics you want me to cover, please mention them in the comments, and we'll try to get to them. All right, and I'll answer questions in the comments if you'd like. All right. Until then, if you like what you're seeing, hit like, subscribe, and you can share with your friends or however they work it on YouTube. Have a nice day.